Thank you, everyone, for being here today. My name is Julia Pine, and on behalf of the USGA, we're so excited to be here in Houston. Today's trophy arrival kicks off a year for us here for the U.S. Women's Open, although not all of us just arrived today. We've had a staff here already for a year to make sure that the 75th U.S. Women's Open is the best championship we can have here in Houston. We have a special lineup of people for you this morning, including our championship director, Matt Sawicki, Kenny Friedman, chairman of the Harris County Houston Sports Authority, and the mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner. Thank you for being here. Following the speaking portion of today's program, which will be brief, we'll move into breakout interviews with any of our guests, and we'll have the chance for all of us to take a picture with our newly engraved U.S. Women's Open Championship trophy, which has our newest champion's name. It was just engraved this past Sunday. And we'll head out. We have a trolley that's going to drive all around Houston today and interact with everyone who lives here and gets them excited about next year's championship. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce our championship director, Matt Sawicki.
Thank you, Julia. It is a pleasure to be here in Houston today, a city familiar with hosting major sporting events. We're here today to kick off a 12-month countdown towards crowning another national champion, someone who will pass golf's ultimate test. For those of you who watched last week, you recognize the special nature of the U.S. Women's Open Championship. I'd share this story with you. If you were to go to any men's professional golf event and ask which event they want to win the most, you'd hear a variety of answers. You'd hear some say the U.S. Open. You'd hear some say the Masters. The foreign players would probably say the British Open. If you were to do that same exercise at any women's golf event, 100% of them unequivocally would say they want to win the U.S. Women's Open Championship. This championship isn't just for a select few, however. Rather, it is open for all. That's why we will focus on families and specifically juniors, allowing all kids 18 and under into the championship for free. We are appreciative of the more than 1,000 people who've already signed up to volunteer. We appreciate your commitment to golf and your community. Mr. Mayor, thank you for hosting us. It is wonderful to call Texas our home for the next 12 months. With that, I'd like to introduce the chair of the Harris County Houston Sports Authority, Kenny Friedman.
Thank you, Matt. It's a pleasure to be here. On behalf of the Sports Authority, we are thrilled to be a part of bringing this event to Houston, Texas. Houston is a great sports town, and golf is certainly a major part of that. We have a number of great courses, of course, of which Champions is one of the premier courses in town. And we're excited to be playing a role in bringing this major event to Houston, Texas. We are looking forward to this intervening year and working with the USGA and making this the best golf event ever. You know, we're only 90 miles from one of the great golfers of all time's hometown, Babe Dickerson-Zaharias, and we are hoping that having this event in town will help inspire some more Babe Dickerson-Zahariases to take up golf and to make a difference in the world. So we're really thrilled to have you here, and if you think I'm excited about having you here, wait till you hear from the next guy. Please welcome the mayor of the city of Houston, Sylvester Turner.
And look, and we are excited. Let me start off by thanking Matt. Thank you, and look forward to working with you and the entire team, to Julia, certainly to Kenny. And Kenny, I mean, we've been standing toe-to-toe at a number of these events, sports events in the city of Houston. So this just adds to it again. And I see Cindy Clifford, who's also a part of the Harris Houston Sports Authority. But look, it's an exciting time for golf. It's an exciting time for women's golf, for families, for kids. It's an exciting time for the city of Houston. And it's my pleasure to be here today and to officially welcome the USGA to Houston, Texas. Our city is excited to host next year's U.S. Women's Open at Champions Golf Course. It will be an important anniversary year as we will celebrate the 75th playing of the Open. I think that deserves a hand, the 75th. And look, this is a community that's passionate about golf. And we know Houston will show up and support the best female golfers in the world next June. And I can't wait to visit the incredible skills of these top athletes. And as you heard from Matt, the residents of Houston, we are already fired up, keyed up to step up. And the USGA has seen record response for volunteers, and I'm not surprised. Matt, you mentioned 1,000. I know between now and June of next year, that number will exponentially grow. Houston is known for hosting big events, and we are known for coming together as a city to do just that. And so I expect that number to grow quite a bit. I know that you will embrace this championship in many ways, and families throughout Houston will be asked to engage our children in the wonderful game of golf. And I'm asking all golf fans, and there are a lot of them in this city and the surrounding region, sports fans and event goers of Houston, to help us show the finest golfers in the world that Houston is a great sports and event city, and that we are. It would be my dream to provide record crowds as Fox broadcasts this championship and shines a bright light on Houston next summer. And so with that, let me bring Julia back, and let me just say, I think the next 12 months will only be eclipsed by the actual golf tournament itself. So welcome to the city of Houston. Julia.
Thank you, Mayor. We're really glad to be here in Houston, and a huge thank you to Champions Golf Club, without whom we wouldn't be bringing this championship. I know their leadership is here with us today. The USGA doesn't go anywhere they're not invited, so we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. We have a long history with them, and we can't say thank you enough. As previously mentioned, we're here to interact with the community today. This is about the community welcoming us to Houston and us thanking them for that. So that's why we're going to be bringing this magnificent trophy all around the city today. So with that, we'd like to welcome everyone to come outside to our trolley. We'll bring the trophy out, do a few photos.
And Julia, I do want to acknowledge the golfer on the city council. you know, there are 17 of us on city council, but our title city council member golfer, council member Jack Christie, right there.
We'll have to get you on the golf course soon. Well, thank you, everyone, and let's go outside.
I'm very, very excited. USGA, City of Houston, the summer of 2020, the finest female golfers in the world, right here. Here we go.